Solid score for Hesler Rivera to open up this national championships. That's got to feel good. Well, one of the veterans, two-time Olympic alternate, and she wants to go back and give it another shot. This is Leanne Wong.
I was so impressed watching Leanne at Classics with her composure and her poise, especially on this event. She's always been beautiful to watch, but I think doing NCAA gymnastics has really helped her compete at a high level. When I talked to the high performance directors about Leanne Wong, they said she's one of the most proactive athletes in regards to her gymnastics. She always knows where her composition is, her start values. She can adjust so quick on the fly. Not many athletes can do that.
Something I really love about Leanne's beam routine is that every single time she lands a skill, it's like taking an exhale or a deep breath. It reminds me a lot of watching Kyla Ross, especially during her 2012 era of beam routines. It's like watching yoga. Beam can be a really stressful event to watch, but with Leanne, she just keeps things moving. The flow is nice, which is something you can get deducted on this event.
Yeah, I agree, Lori. Watch her legs when she lands. She bends them really nicely, which means she's absorbing the beam and kind of gives that effect that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like she's not afraid of the equipment, which honestly is a very easy thing to be afraid of, especially when you're nervous. She's working with it, and you can tell.
Wow, great routine. That is the best she could have done. Little adjustment here and there, and that's being really picky. But you can see her coach, Jenny Rowland, gave her the...
Yeah, it's too bad. She can swing some big bars as well. 13.75. She gets the Korean. Leanne Wong, what a start for her.
Hey, anything above...
World Championships is looking real nice this year.
And for Hesley, that's the highest score on beam and floor so far in today's competition. So nicely done for her. Leanne Wong, tremendous start for her on balance beam. Like Hesley, trying to keep that momentum going here on floor.
Big double-double. Good finish at the end. No one can finesse gymnastics like Leanne Wong.
That was like a dart into the floor. Amazing.
She's been playing around with the routine construction. We saw her upgrading a combination pass, but she decided to go with a more simpler option and hopefully have a strong execution. I think that was a good choice for her. It was a really clean routine.
I think it was a phenomenal choice. Sometimes going for a lower start value or lower difficulty actually...
8 for the CEO, Leanne Wong. They call her the CEO because of all the businesses that Leanne has got her hands into.
And now she's great at a 10. Due to her body shape that we've been talking about, how great she landed. Judges like that one.
Side note for Hesley Rivera, as we see Leanne Wong get ready for vault, she struggled also in the 2024 U.S. Classics like she did in 2025. But let's not forget what she did after the 2024 U.S. Classics. She went on and made an Olympic team, certainly building in a positive direction again here in 2025.
Another Yurchenko double full, lots of power. I like to see the distance Lori was talking about. She got enough height, strong landing position. That's going to score well.
Do you remember how many steps you used to take during vault? Do you remember how many steps you used to take during vault? I think I counted 13 every single time.
Really? How many did Leanne take?
That's a great question, and I think we should ask her because most gymnasts will count their steps every single time. You want to make sure you start at the same spot and you hurdle at the right spot.
You see in that slow motion video, a little crossed with her legs. Judges want to see the ankle bones together. That'll be a slight deduction in the air, but overall, again, I liked how much power she had. Strong block. She waited before she started twisting.
She landed near that middle line in the mat. That's always a good sign.
Now on uneven bars for flips, Tatum drops.
Leanne is going to do 2 vaults. If you want to win a medal at a World Championships or an Olympic Games, you got to do 2 vaults.
From 2 different families, that means the way that you enter the table has to be different each time. So this first one she did was a Yurchenko double full.
Now on beam for Paige, Annalisa Milton.
Wow, plenty of power, guys.
I'm very curious to see what her score is going to be, seeing as she had a really big step on that landing.
Well, what makes Leanne so powerful and so successful on vault is her block. You learn from age 6 or 7 just how important a block is. That's when your arms make contact with the table, and the better you are at blocking, the more powerful and successful your vault is. Now, I never suggest doing gymnastics at home, but this you can practice, and we actually have a demonstrator for us. Wherever you are watching this, put your arms above your head.
Guy Blakely, such a great human being, and really has handled this,
too.
handled this setback remarkably well. Well, we called her the CEO. She's got so many businesses, one of which is the LW Sip Cafe, or her coffee company. And apparently she brought it with her here to New Orleans. You could order a cup of coffee from Leanne Wong. I'm not sure how you get it, but she apparently has the strongest coffee in Gainesville. We'll see how strong this bar routine is.
She's been on a roll this competition. Nice distance away from the bar on that release move.
A bit of a leg separation in that toe full we just saw, but everything else is looking quite smooth, just like the way that she does her beam routines. Look at the bar as she swings as well. The way that it dips underneath, it means that she's able to relax and use the equipment. That's a good sign.
Swinging aggressive, finishing double layout. The college athletes, you can tell, put an extra little emphasis on those landings. Didn't quite get the stick there, but you could tell she was going for it.
I love those college salutes, you know, especially when we watched Leanne do her first time.
In case anybody was wondering.